Okay. Oh my god. What's going on? Ew. Okay.
Oh, it's Kenny.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, whoa, guys. Hey.
Oh,
Hey,
what up?
nice to see you.
He's Larry David.
First try.
This dude's Larry David, bro. And a special guest.
Special guest on Kim.
Oh man. Anyway,
What is up?
how are you guys doing? What is going on? This is
What
episode
is
18,
up
19
with
of the WUWY podcast.
WUWY podcast.
That is Paul Kim right there in the top left. I know you guys can see. And
Oh yeah, that's definitely Paul.
we're on the virtuals. We are on the virtuals.
Zoom.
Yes, this is Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah.
You eagle-eyed listeners know this isn't Zoom, but
Nah, bro.
we will keep our tricks of the trade hidden as we are here. Where are we, guys? Live and direct from?
Live and direct.
Homes.
Basement.
Dennis's basement.
Of course, yeah. Nah,
Justin's garage.
Okay. Nah, it's okay.
Oh.
I'm in my attic. It's crazy. We're everywhere. We're doing what we got.
Oh.
The social distancing. You know.
Mine
man.
sleeps in a triangle.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait, we got a social distance. So hold on, wait.
Whoa. What are you
What?
doing?
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
Hold on.
What's this guy doing?
What is this guy on?
Wait,
Hold on.
Paul, say something while he's gone.
Hello.
Yes. Is Ann gonna be here the whole time?
Okay, I'm ready.
Our second guest?
No.
Oh,
Already.
this guy's
What
stupid.
the-
Yo, you look like you're in the MS-13, bro.
All right.
Ratatata.
Wait, Ann, if you're typing, we can't see.
Okay, guys, I'm ready to quarantine.
Are you?
This would
Ready
be
to quarantine?
this would be really bad if I had asthma.
Yo,
Okay.
this guy's really an MS-13.
Oh, wait,
Oh
no.
my God.
I mean, what guys? What do you
Bye,
think? What do you think KIA stands for?
Kia.
Killed in action.
That's
Oh.
that's
uh,
a gang, bro. That's our gang now.
Uh,
You didn't know you were
All
repping a
right.
set over there, Justin?
Repping the Kia set. Kia.
Kia gang.
All right.
Kia.
Okay.
Kia.
Car's
Kia.
kinda nice.
This guy had to look up see if his mom was.
Oh.
No. No, but what's up with you guys? Besides,
I'm not in England. so
what's
that
up with
sucks.
everyone? Claude. Claude got kicked out. We all got kicked out.
They deported my ass. He said, bitch, you better go.
Anyway,
Oh my God.
well, yeah.
Big sad.
I think everyone knows why we are on. This guy's pouring up. What is that?
Damn. Damn.
that
I want
Guinness?
some.
He's 21.
Not sponsored.
Ooh,
No, we
Guinness.
are. We are.
Ooh.
Thanks,
That's
Guinness. Thanks, Guinness, for
Thanks.
the sponsorship. Exactly.
It's a we about to Guinness,
Wait,
eh?
he got the nice cup, man. That's a mug.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, man.
He's used to
Damn,
this.
son.
I don't mess around.
Obviously, we are on the virtuals because of Big Boy 19. So, what do you? We know it sent Claude back from England, but just what are you guys' thoughts on it so far? How many weeks in are we now? I don't know. Check my watch.
We're about to be week 3.
Week 3
no.
of the official quarantine.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we talked
yeah.
about it on last pod, but we were way early. We were just throwing stuff out. I was fearful. That's all I remember. And niggas
Yeah,
were
that's-
telling
Oh, yeah.
me, niggas were
That's all
doubting
he
me.
said.
Niggas were saying I'm
Brian was-
crazy,
Yeah,
but it's
all right,
fine.
yeah, you got it.
It's
I
fine.
did.
You got it,
I did
homie.
downplay it a little bit.
Most
Just a
most
little
people
bit.
did. A lot of people did. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Because
what
our
happened.
president was doing it.
I don't think that's why, but
It was part of it.
most presidents downplay the catastrophe that's about to happen or that happened.
Not Obama.
Hysteria control.
He-
Right?
He's like, we're dead, guys.
That's exactly what Obama did. Obama was renowned
Obama
for his
llama.
cool and keeping everybody calm. Trump
He's
was
like,
just
Was
saying-
Ebola during
we are
Obama's thing?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I think the
You
end.
okay?
I think it was like the very end.
Oh, the very end.
But he
okay.
still.
H1
Don't
was
quote me on
him
that.
too, right?
Yeah. He set up some
pretty
task
sure.
force and stuff.
Oh, the
Yeah.
swine flu?
Some
Which,
TFs.
Trump disbanded.
Yes.
good,
It's okay.
good play.
But,
good play. Great play.
You know, above the politics that we know nothing about, just how
Yeah.
are you feeling Paul Kim. Firstly, get to you.
Hold
No
on
church.
1 second. I want to try that
Okay.
thing.
So he's not feeling any different. He's just Paul. Got it.
Oh no, I just got kind of like staying at home isn't really strange to me.
Okay.
Introvert
I,
gang.
Yeah.
Introvert gang, yeah, like
Been
I
doing
have
this shit.
experience with this, but
They took away church.
yeah, no. Oh yeah, that's that and actually going to the actual campus is very weird. Not doing that
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
It like completely messes up my flow.
Of
I
like
I
working.
can't work in
yeah.
my room. I can't.
It's
I
so
just
bad.
found a little spot by my dorm. It was there the whole time, but I didn't know it was 24/7. The little computer lab behind my dorm. I'm like, yo, I'm locked in for round 2 of these midterms. I can go there 24/7, actually get my work done. It was lit. Nah, get out. Get out.
Can't do that.
Go
Aren't
home.
they making? I drank one already.
Hey,
Yo, give it to me.
Aren't they making?
sponsored by Guinness and Insure.
Mm.
Sure. Yes.
Aren't they making Stony Brook like a place for
Yeah,
coronavirus?
when
Yes,
we
temporary
there was
hospital,
already
yeah.
people in the actual hospital, but when I went to take all my stuff out, there was tents set up in the big parking lot and everything.
It's
Dang.
funny
Wow.
because
It was
Hey,
like
yo.
COVID-19 here.
It
Yeah.
already looks like a place where you'd hold sick people. So
Stony Brook's so
Oh.
trash.
That's why
We
you got
don't have a
deported.
$60 billion endowment, therefore we can't be beautiful.
that's why I got deported.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Dennis, how about you? No
I
gen
just-
dates?
No Jen
Oh,
dates. Haven't
that's
seen
it.
her in the
Wait, are you for real?
2.5 weeks. Last
How's he
time I
gonna see
saw her
her?
was like a week probably.
Oh,
when
shoot, that's
Starbucks was open, we went through drive-throughs and we just did that. But and now it's closed.
Wait,
She's
Starbucks
been
is
wanting
fully
me to come
closed?
over, but yeah, I think it is. She's been wanting me to come over, but I don't want to jeopardize anything, So
Nah,
Yeah.
don't do it.
There's a
It
lot
ain't
of
worth
people
it.
I know who don't care about social distance.
bro, it's so crazy. They're still going out and shit. Like medical workers aren't dying. But anyways, me and Janelle are having dates in Animal Crossing. Shit's kind of nice.
Oh,
We went
yeah,
That's
that's
how you
nice.
do
last
it.
night.
Oh, that's
We
good.
went fishing last night. I stole her fish. I caught Dory, and she got upset because she was supposed to catch Dory, but
Can you,
Whatever, it
Animal
comes with it, bro.
Crossing.
Dennis, can you enlighten me or us? I don't know how much y'all know, but like
Us.
about the world of Animal Crossing. Yeah, us,
Us, please.
because
Okay, it's
it's
super
wild.
it's super therapeutic. It's just a peaceful island. You just pull up. You're like one of the you're the first resident along with this guy named Tom Nook. You
Shout
just
out to
build a house and village these little animal creatures. They look mad cute. They're the villagers. They just
Okay.
occasionally they join in like as time goes on as you progress your island and fix shit up. And you're just planting.
Do you
You're
pay
doing
them?
all this shit. Do you pay them? No.
So it's
They're
slavery.
just they're neighbors. No, they're neighbors. Whoa! I said they're.
Oh my god, I just got that.
This is a colony?
But it's so
So-
funny because you get stuck in a loan like every time because Tom Nook, the
Alone,
mayor, he just wants you to keep upgrading your house. It's pretty funny. We pay him in bells.
Mm.
Oh,
But
Again.
it's
Oh, so you're
Is
the
it-
slave and the master.
Shut up, bro.
Oh, okay.
No, we don't. No. Chill.
So don't disrespect the animal.
It's a yeah. Don't put dirt on that peaceful ass game.
Facts.
Bro.
So how much like Minecraft is it? What percentage? Give me a percentage.
It's Minecraft in peaceful mode, like barely actually.
Peaceful mode.
Okay.
Yeah, like no mob. There's nothing scary. Oh, there's tarantulas that can kill you, but
oh
they don't
shit.
kill
So
you. They just
keep
make you
Dennis,
faint.
like-
Why there's so much hype around the game?
Yeah,
Like I
there's-
thought
no,
it was just a boring game.
no, it's okay. The pacing is like super slow, but like I like it slow because
Because different change of pace, you know.
Because the thing is, like with that game, you have like you're limited to a certain amount of things you can do every day. So you like get off the game and then you're like excited to play the next game because you get new mail, you get new dialogue, new everything. So like it's like a new thing every day, and you kind of just want it to go slow so that you have something to do every day.
They took the tactics of mobile games, and it's like, oh, you use your points, come back tomorrow.
No, it's not like that, but like yeah, but there's some things where like you're building a house. It says, all right, come back tomorrow. It'll be done by tomorrow. Or like, oh, this
okay.
new resident is coming. They're coming tomorrow though.
So
And
it
then you just
uses
gotta
like
wait.
real time.
Yeah, it's based on real
stuff.
time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I like it because
Oh,
I have something to
dang.
look forward to. It's
That's
not
cool.
like
I didn't know
you
that.
can't like time skip. You can't rush
Can you
the game.
time skip like? Oh, I literally heard that after.
You can time skip, but I think it ruins the game.
Okay.
I think it ruins the game if you like jump like 5 years just to like get this certain item. Like, no, I don't
Mhm.
think I wouldn't do
5
that
years.
personally, but
Nah, it's mad
or
cute.
like I think it's fun because I can
Yeah.
just I send Janelle gifts.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Save it.
Just like real life. There's no difference.
So yeah, it's just we're mini people.
How
It's
about
fun
you? How
though.
about you, Roche? After they kicked you out.
Hold on, I'm coming back.
Oh,
What? Oh,
yeah. He
Okay.
was a little laggy. I don't know
Just
if
a
there's.
little bit.
I don't know. We'll figure out a better way to do that, or not, because that's probably the best way we'll do that. But Claude, what was it like,
after they
man?
kicked me out,
Yeah. How'd you feel? What was the range of emotions?
I was
'Cause
just sad.
yeah.
I had my
Fair.
own little
I know
single.
you were
my
telling
own
me about the
bathroom.
plans. You were telling me about to go to Barca, about to see the game in the stadium.
I was
Next
about to
thing
go to
I know, this man's
Manchester.
here. He's like, I guess I'll just go to Arsenal then. I'll just go to the Emirates, just the Emirates and the Etihad, and I'll be back, and then it'll be fine. And then this man was here, and I was like, oh,
I was about to go to Northern England, Morocco, Turkey.
Morocco.
Wow, Morocco.
Yeah, bro. I was about. It was gonna be a
He was
vibe.
finally gonna relate to the BC kids.
Shut up. I'll never relate to those guys. But yeah, back. I mean, I was big sad like 2-3 weeks ago, but now this is just my reality. You can't really complain now. It's just everyone's going through it. You know what I mean? So it's
That's a
just
fact.
there's a lot of people in worse situations than we are. People who
Yeah.
don't have jobs can't support for their families. So
Yeah. Don't
It's a-
downplay your own struggle, unless But yeah, it's good to have that in perspective. I agree.
yeah. How
Your
you been,
problems
Lucas?
are still problems. Don't worry, bro.
Yeah. It's been weird. That first transition, like to like full like being at home, I was like big
Yeah.
depresso mode. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? It was
I'm not gonna see the J. My
No.
precious trains.
Yeah, it wasn't even that.
Say,
I'm like, because like I'm the type of person like I need like that routine, and then like when the routine is totally disruptive, I was like shook.
Mm.
But it took like a week, and then I was like, all right, I guess like Claude says, it's like reality now, It's like this is how we're living, so just gotta go with
Chilling
it.
at home, yeah.
Take it day by day, yeah. But
Pretty surprised we're doing this right now.
yeah,
Now you
Paul was
gotta keep the content. Gotta
Paul
keep
was
the
like,
content
damn,
coming.
I'm gonna be free from the pod for I don't have to keep it.
I feel like I guess it kind of looks like that. I hate this thing.
It kind of looks like that, or
It's
that's
my
how it is.
Yeah, I don't
It's,
hate
it's
this.
weird, eh?
Before we get off that, I just want to say, I had a fever last Saturday.
Oh, get out of
You
here.
definitely
and
have corona.
one of my family members tested positive. I'm dropping that on y'all. I know y'all didn't even know that.
What?
By the way, my mom
you
is also.
didn't say he said.
Weren't you the
I'm
one
bringing the
trying to hang out?
content, dogs. I'm bringing the content. I know what you want. So
Wait,
there was a big
wait, you might have given it to
likelihood.
me.
There was a big likelihood
Bro,
that
what?
I had it.
You
Look,
Possibly.
man, honestly,
And my mom, who is a nurse, is on the COVID floor now as well. It's weird that she like freaks out at home, but she hasn't been too crazy at the hospital.
well, I mean, like,
What's it?
how crazy can you get?
You know, like you see on the social media where people are super like struggling and like like the healthcare
There's
workers
no
are having like
PPE.
having like a rough time. She hasn't had anything.
Oh, okay, no. I mean,
Yeah.
like I thought it was like her being like, oh, like stay home, like her saying stuff. But no, yeah, I get you.
Yeah, she hasn't come home like freaking out or flipping out or anything, but
Okay,
she
good. Yeah,
she doesn't like being on the floor, and she was like, what's it called? And she has us isolated. Anyone who showed a symptom is isolated in our rooms. It's like don't bring it. I'm downstairs in gloves. I just want to leave, man. You guys know I don't go anywhere, right?
yeah, like
But not being able to leave the room is too much, dog.
No,
It's
you know what? You know what did it for me? Like normally I don't leave the house, and like I don't care. Like I'm fine with that. but it's the fact that somebody is telling me that I can't
Yes.
leave the
As
house.
Yes.
most people.
Yes.
That's what fucked me up the most.
Mr. Claude, soon as I land, we're going to Moe's.
I was just kidding.
He was kidding. He was kidding.
Relax, relax,
He
relax.
also
Yeah,
landed. He landed like weeks ago, so it was real early. But yeah, that was funny. That was funny. You're a funny guy, Claude.
Wait, hold on. How's this family member doing?
Fact.
Oh, they're fine. We're all chilling.
What do you mean?
Is it
Are-
immediate?
Yeah, it's my house.
I mean, like
Bro.
you could.
There's a high chance.
That it
I
was.
think
I,
you all
I
have
had a
it.
fever, bro.
Yeah.
That fever was crazy. Okay, wait. I didn't even get to this. They were telling.
So
they
you
were,
had coronavirus?
Yo,
No, you definitely did.
Possibly.
You definitely did, though.
Title of
No,
the
no,
pod.
possibly.
Possibly.
It's
Possibly.
Brian,
What
I
else
don't
could it
know.
have been?
That someone
had
else
corona.
near you had it. You
Probably.
No,
This guy got immunity now.
Don't jump to conclusions, Claude. If he wasn't tested,
You don't know.
You
but
can't.
I also the
That's
days
fair.
yeah, you can't be 100% sure. That's why I say probably. I also was a
Yes.
bit the days after I was like sniffling and stuff, which aren't symptoms. So I don't know. Maybe
mean,
I
you
was
just
just
came
sick.
off of a
I have
fever,
no
so-
idea. Anyway, but they were hitting me with all sorts of remedies and what's it do's.
Ginger ale.
She hit me with. I
Ginger.
asked for water with ice. She said you can't drink ice. I asked for tea. She gave me cold tea with garlic, honey, and ginger, and said drink that. Dog,
Did you put the onion in the left side of your room? That's also a remedy, bruh.
bro.
Put it in the corner.
I could not.
Did you
drink.
also put garlic cloves inside your ear?
She came back with a big tub, right? But mind you, they wouldn't open the door to my room, so they would put this outside my room and say, "Come downstairs and get it." It was a big tub of boiling hot water, right, with orange, like an orange peel in it, and garlic in it. They said, go over the bowl and hold a towel over your head and just let it steam. Just let it steam. This is how like, and then I kept trying to sleep, and they kept yelling at me not to sleep for some reason.
Because they thought you were gonna die,
They
bro.
said don't sleep.
You
So,
gonna die.
bro,
They
man,
said you
you're
gonna
not-
die,
it
bro.
was 2 a.m. I
You're
kid
not
you
gonna
not.
wake up.
It was 2 a.m. and I was in this chair, just like in and out, like just light beaming down on me, just sweating profusely, just full on like 105 fever, and I'm just like I can't sleep.
105
Oh my
is
God.
insane,
I
bro.
can't
Bro,
sleep.
that's
I
so
You
can't
said
sleep.
high.
105? That's super
It was
fucking
it was
high.
at 105 for a little bit. It,
You
absolutely have it.
That's Rona.
this
That's
thermometer I was using my armpit, so the thermometer isn't as
What?
exact
Why don't you use your
because
no,
the
people actually do that.
because the person who had it used their mouth, and then I was
Use
trying to limit
suppository.
it. It was a whole thing. I was also confused and hot and garlicked. It was
That's
just
nutty.
it was
That's
crazy, bro.
crazy.
Yeah, the
It was a
Facebook post
crazy-
really making these parents
Ryan,
wild
I-
out, bro.
and I'm
I
Like,
still
really think
isolated.
you have.
I probably did, but it's not confirmed. So
Did you do? Like
You do.
you still have.
Brian had
Built up
COVID
your-
20.
it was Saturday, and it's been 7 days. Yeah, I mean, always ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying? When we podcast.
You feel me? You feel me?
Wait, so you're fine though? Like other than that?
Yeah,
You're fine?
it was just an insane fever that night, and I was just hot and tired and weak.
I
And then-
think you have it because a lot of people who
most
has
people it's
said
just a
they
big fever,
got it, yeah.
but
That's
most of them
all,
it
man.
lasts like a lot of days and it comes back. But mine was really just one night.
Like your ex, like that one
Yeah,
ex.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it
Like
was
she leaves
nah,
and then
I
she
don't-
comes back.
I don't
and
know,
she's
but
like, nah.
keep spitting. Let them know, Justin. Talk about it. Talk
Nah,
about it.
nah. I ain't going that. I don't want to go that deep. I don't want to go
Okay.
that deep. You know.
Okay. Yeah, but it was a vibe.
All right.
You know what
Title of the pod. Brian had Corona.
I mean. Wow.
Definitely.
Wow.
Gotta reel him in. You know.
Wait,
Now I just want to cook and like leave my room, and I can't. But
So wait, you literally haven't left your room?
no, I've left my room, but I have to put on mask and gloves and
Fair. No,
spray
yeah.
That's
bleach
fair.
on things. It's not
Mm.
fair. Leave me alone.
that's fair. You got
Wow.
That's
fucking
fair.
Rona, bro.
Yeah, man.
But
That's so fair.
But I mean, if
no,
everyone
but
in the
you're
same
contagious.
house has it.
Exactly, you're contagious before you show symptoms.
Yeah.
Again, we ain't doctors here. We just a couple of fake bio majors, but
That's what I.
but
Yeah.
you're correct. Contagious before you show symptoms, so it was probably all around the house anyway. And the 3 others who don't have it were just asymptomatic, most likely, and are over it already. But
Oh my
I
god.
still have to be safe. Safe. I'm being told to
So
wipe things
Brian,
out. Yes.
real quick, you know how you always come at me because you're like, yo, the train is nasty, and like,
Okay.
look, you caught the big thing, and you didn't even ride the train. And look at me, I'm immune. I'm because I ride it. I interact with it every day.
You
So
cop the big T.
He been had it.
I've been had it. You know, I'm immune. You know.
What?
Let me stop. Let me stop. You said the train nasty. That's why you don't want to ride it. But you know what? You
Yo,
get
Attic
immunity.
nasty,
The cleanest
bro.
one of all.
The
Ah,
cleanest
Not the
one of
cleanest one
all.
of all. Not at all. I don't know. It was. There's also
You chill.
likelihood that any of you had it too. It's just
No,
you know.
I
I'm.
had chills for one night, but
Oh, my
it went
basement always
away.
cold. Like I live in a basement, so it's
See,
cold.
maybe
So
you
I
I
were-
always have
coughed
chill.
once. I coughed once. I was like, "Yo, I have it." then I drank water and I was fine.
Drinking
Alright.
water must be nice. Dogs,
Yeah,
they were on me, man. It's whatever.
Has your what was like your family like reaction? Because I know my parents, they went full like survival prepper mode. They're like, yo, we need we need like food. They didn't go crazy with no toilet paper because they ain't stupid.
That's stupid. They ain't
We
stupid.
we could wipe with leaves, but
They were pretty
they
chill
were-
till the symptoms showed up.
Nah, but they were like, oh yeah, let's like stock up on some like waters at least.
Oh, we're
You know?
so stocked up on water right now. We're
Yeah.
great.
We got a
We don't
filter.
gotta
Yo, you
Nah,
remember that
that's why I've been
Oh yeah,
telling
when the
them, man.
water went
when the
out.
water stopped
Oh.
working?
Were y'all
Bro,
how
that-
scared were
yeah,
y'all?
That
Yo,
was
Wait,
sucks.
wait,
That
wait.
was sucks.
Crazy, right?
Tell
That's scary.
the story, Claude.
No,
What
you
exactly
tell. I
happened?
can't tell stories. You tell.
Okay, wait. So we were all on like IG, what was it, FaceTime chat, whatever. And then I guess you went to the bathroom. I don't know how you found that. And you were just like,
Brian.
yo, oh, it's Brian.
Brian did, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, yo, are y'all's like faucets working? I'm like, yo,
Y'all's
and then
water running?
yeah, and then I was just like, Brian, shut up, like, because that's my like response to everything.
Classic Brian.
And then he sends a video of his faucet where he goes like
And
Roddy,
it's
like,
just dripping. Exactly.
And-
Exactly.
and then he just got driplets, the little pee pee driplets.
Driplets.
Shout out, wipe your pee pee driplets. That's what he got. And
yeah.
Wait,
so and then we all did it, and the only one who had water. So I don't know what that means, but it was
that
weird. It was
mad
scary.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, "What is Corona
was-
doing?"
It was sus, bro. They were checking the water.
Nah, actually, you know what? You know what it might have been. This is me, my conspiracy going on.
I know
Okay,
what it
okay,
was.
My
okay.
third,
No,
my
but-
third eye opening.
Okay,
Nah,
Claude will
listen,
tell us what it was after.
yeah, after I
Expose the
expose
internal.
my third eye.
Exactly.
So the next day or the next couple of days, I started like feeling the water. Like when I put on the hot water, I was like, damn, this. Shut up.
You saw his
I was-
face as soon as he said that.
I was like, yo, this water is like extra hot. So I bet like, you
mhm.
know, like the water company, they turn everybody's like hotness on their like an extra bit up. So it's like it could kill the virus on your hands. But like before they but you know, because they didn't care. But now they're like, oh shit, people dying. So they turn it up a little
Facts.
bit. And
Uh-huh.
now so that they had to recalibrate, you know,
Mhm.
the temperatura of the
Exactly.
You feel me?
I love the conspiracy theories are the greatest things, bro. They want everybody inside so they can put up the 5G towers. But
That's
if
right.
you think about
I
it,
was about to say that.
Wuhan was the site of the 5G tower experiment. And what was in that 5G, you might ask? Rona.
Coronavirus.
They're saying Bill
Yo,
Gates
people are
did it.
walling out, man.
Bill Gates in 2015 predicted in his TED Talk that Trump did it so that he could be reelected. But if you look at it, it was Nancy Pelosi and the Chinese government to stop Trump's reelection. Everybody
I
has a
had no
conspiracy.
idea about Bill
Bro.
Gates.
It's crazy. It's just the
It's
world.
wild
It's the
times.
world. It's what happens.
Unprecedented times, historic times that we're
What do you-
living in.
What do you think was worse, this or Sandy?
This?
Different spectrum
This,
of
this,
things.
this
Yeah.
was, this is so unknown to us. Also, this is a global thing.
hmm
And yeah, and it's the biggest thing is we've never seen this like as a race pretty much. This
Yeah.
it's happened as a race a couple times, but it's not never been this exact thing of like stay inside. The other
What do you mean as
pandemics
a race?
as a human race, the other pandemics have been like
As a
There
black
were
race.
plagues. There's been plagues
yeah,
before.
no, that's what I'm saying. The other ones have been like this is so dangerous it's gonna wipe you all out, like totally.
Yeah.
No, it's never. It hasn't been like this. Will be fine, but you'll overwhelm the system. So be compassionate and don't do it. You
Yeah.
know, it's not. That's unique.
This is also
Sandy's is a hurricane that
the
we've seen.
biggest. This is like the biggest thing to happen in this like technological era. So like we have things to like view statistics and like,
Mhm.
contact each other.
And
But
talk
like
to
what was the
people.
last? Yeah, it's like the last thing was like 1918. What does it say?
Mhm.
Like every 100 years or something.
Yeah.
Don't quote
There was
me.
a couple real small ones, but
Like Spanish
nothing
flu.
on this.
Yeah, whatever. But like on this level where we can like contact and be connected with everyone. So it's weird.
Honestly though, gave me so much respect and love for you tech guys. And I wish I knew math so I could be in that like tech field. Because if you think like 10, 15 years ago, everything would have been shut down.
You think? Yeah, I guess.
Bro, they're still at their meetings. We still have school. We
Oh, I
still
see what you
like
mean.
you know
Okay.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
We were doing
okay.
this right now.
Yeah, that makes
10,
sense.
15
Yeah.
years ago,
Mm-hmm.
we would have been on a four-way phone call, like bored. I've done all the puzzles in the house, bro. I don't know what to do.
Nah. We would have been on Xbox
Yeah,
on the
we would have
360.
been
Oh,
on
yeah, yeah,
we would
yeah.
have been on video, not video. We've just been talking to each other. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everything
Xbox
would have
Live
been
card.
shut down.
You're right. You're right.
They might not
Yeah,
have even had the servers to handle everybody who would have been on, to be honest.
that's true.
So I love tech. I always have, and it's like when this is their moment to shine. Like you can really count on us.
Yeah, but
We
then
really
then
run this.
it's also like the moment for the bad people in tech to shine because like apparently Zoom is like the worst possible thing you can use right now because
Bro,
there's so
it's
many what do you
Mhm.
call it
They weren't
not day
prepared. They
one.
weren't prepared for this.
No,
yeah.
not even
So
like server wise, but it's just like there's so many
security wise.
security wise, yeah, just like
Yeah.
so many
So
vulnerabilities.
there's actually a situation where it's like elementary school. They were hosting class on Zoom, and some like fat white guy just pulled up into the
Yikes.
video chat and was just screamed out the N word, and he was wearing like a thong, and then he was just there in the class, and it's like the sickest thing ever because the trolls are like thriving right now on Zoom. They're
Yeah.
just joining random classes and
Thanks.
harassing and
They did that to
spreading,
my
like,
class too.
Yeah,
Really?
but somebody shared it like to their friend or something, right?
Yeah, that's why it's so dangerous because you could get a code from anybody.
Yeah.
That's
That's wild.
crazy. Yeah,
Yo,
so
you
it's like
or
security
free
like that.
classes, you know.
That's the sucky part of the humanity, but
Yeah, there's
I
always
I
always
like that. There's always that, but I still take credit. I'd still look at the optimism with joy of
glass
like
half
half full.
full.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Let me take a
Half
shot.
full with a little foam.
You know what I'm saying? You know what
yeah.
that's tap
Ah.
water. It tastes disgusting. I'm not allowed downstairs to the fridge. Anyway,
Oh man.
Speaking
but
of beverages,
Yes.
can I just say before
the
we move on,
beverages.
bro?
Okay.
Let's go.
I've been making whipped coffee for like a week now.
He
That
really
shit
has.
is so good, bro.
What is
so
whipped
good.
coffee?
It's
How
just
do you
instant
make it?
coffee.
Because
It's
sorry.
like 1 tablespoon of instant coffee, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and then 1 tablespoon of hot water. And then you take an automatic whisk and you just whisk that bitch until it's like stiff peaks.
Whisk that
You
bitch.
hear me?
Peaks.
Whisk that bitch till stiff peaks, right? And then you put milk, you put some ice, and you pour that bitch out. You gotta scrape it off because it's kind of like peanut butter like, and you just mix it, bro. So good. They
Is
call it a
the-
Greek frappe, apparently.
It's so difficult to mix into the milk though.
Yeah. So what I did, what I just recently learned, I keep the whipped coffee on the whisk, and then I put it into the cup, and then I like machine whisk inside the cup so that it mixes and then I
Big
put
brain.
the ice. Yeah.
I
Innovative,
just strained
bro.
it.
Is this your first foray into cooking, Dennis?
Foray.
I made egg. My eggs are bomb. That's it though.
Not eggs. See, because this reminds me of the first time when you cook a dish. You'd be like, "Yo, it's so bomb," and
Yeah.
you'll be hyped.
What
Like
do
the first
you-
time you cook something, you get
Yeah.
hyped. You get hyped.
Yeah.
I
I'm
still
just
I
like,
didn't get
damn.
hype.
What Claude, you cook eggs and broccoli. Shut up.
I'm not talking about the eggs and broccoli. I'm not talking about the eggs and broccoli.
What
For
did
a
you get?
whole
What did you
summer.
cook?
I don't remember, but I just don't
All
remember
right,
being
well, it
hyped.
wasn't good enough then. I didn't know
Do
the first
y'all
time I cooked that chili, I had everybody
Oh,
over.
it
That
was
fried
barbecue.
chicken. Oh, it was
I cooked
trash. I know it was trash. You can't cook chicken off a rip.
You
That's
hype
baby
though. You
steps, bro.
hype.
was that the first dish that you remember like as your like most memorable dish, or was there another one?
You
What are you
really,
asking?
you broke up.
Oh, my
Memorable
fault.
dish. It's okay.
Yeah, was like the chicken like the first memorable dish that you like chefed up?
Is it? Probably. I started just frying a lot of chicken. You know, black. Now I watched this Asian guy on YouTube, and he's like, "Yo, it's so crispy." And he's like part ASMR, part chef. He's like, "Yo, it's so crispy," and I was like, I just started trying that. I asked my parents like how you cook actual food because like I don't know how to cook Jamaican food, and no, I won't cook jerk chicken for you, Claude. You bum.
I don't want jerk chicken. I want oxtail.
That's even worse.
Ooh, I could do that for you.
That's
Oxtail
hard.
takes all
You just-
day. It's
We
just,
have right now.
I'm
What?
driving.
I'm driving. No,
I'm
you're not.
driving.
Leave it 6 feet from your door.
But Claude, how was the semester?
This guy.
Wait, Claude, yeah, how was
Push
the?
it.
Wait, do you wear that on your chest when you do
Why
that?
does he have that?
So this is actually the what is it? The rough draft.
Oh,
For
there's
what?
more coming. There's
Just
more
picture
coming.
this with the spaces a little closer, font a little bigger, social distance, and the 6 is in red.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
my dad needed it printed out for his work.
Oh,
And then
Okay.
I just had this.
that
and then
makes
it
much
reminded
more
me.
sense.
Okay. Nah, but you should wear that on your
Zoom
like
classes.
yeah.
Just let them
Yo,
know.
apparently my pops was telling me like he went grocery shopping and I guess he forgot that it was like 6 feet. But he was like looking at something. I guess he was a little too close to somebody, and the guy like went off on him. He's like, "Yo, what are you doing? Are you stupid?" And then my dad was like mad confused. And then he got home and he was like, "Oh." And he was like, he was like telling me, and I was like, "Oh, it's because you're supposed to stay."
Yeah.
That's why
Vibes,
he wasn't
vibes.
just an asshole. But,
He was
yeah,
right.
He was right. But
Little
good
skeptical.
stuff. Yeah.
So wait, Claude, give us a rundown of the pre-semester. I don't think you got all the. Did you get all the way into that? You were in a little single. I know that. Pre madness, I should say. I knew you were in the
Oh.
little onesie. I called you a couple times, heard you screaming. We saw a couple little bar trips with the lads.
A few demon roommates.
I don't. Oh, the guy next to me.
I'm creaming.
Nah, but
Oh my, that was
creaming.
Yeah.
the beer picture with the foam coming.
Oh, I had the beer foam on my face. Nah, abroad was it was a lot of fun. I didn't go to any of the classes, so that was
That was great. That was really funny. This guy Claude, that's when he started editing the videos. And
yeah.
you were just like, yeah, I have all the time in the world. And we're like, don't you have class?
Even now, like I didn't go to any of the classes. It was fun.
Vibes.
I'd get drunk 3 times a week. That was fun.
Wow.
2 to 3 times. I'd go in London during the weekends. So it's a completely different culture. So it was just a lot of fun. And now you're making me wish I was still there right now.
Wait, let me keep you there. What's the biggest difference you noticed from here in London?
Oh, like people. Oh,
Keep going.
Go ahead, Justin.
Keep going. If one of us has to leave because we're lagging, it doesn't matter.
The biggest difference I think is like how. So I went to a supermarket, and
okay, brought us into the market. I'm hyped now.
and like I got these things, and then the lady, she didn't bag it for me, right? She just like, yeah, okay, here's your stuff. And then in the US, like they'll bag it for you.
There's normally the old
Like,
dude.
they're like, "Oh, thank you so much," and then boom, they give you your bag. But like here, she's like, "Yep, that's your shit." I'm like, okay, there's like a difference in customer service, and also how in England it's like much more independent in terms of like schooling. So you take like much less classes, and
do you mean
you're
by that?
expected. Like I only take 4 classes, and you meet much less in a week, and so you're expected to like do your more independent reading, more independent study.
Oh, I see.
And they give like freshmen their own dorm, their own room with their own shower. At least in my situation, I know
Dang.
other freshmen they had to share showers, but like it's just much more independent and like
I feel like
given.
it's a bigger. I don't know. Maybe it's just the YouTubers I watch who are like, I'm going to uni or whatever. They're like, it seems like
Subscribe
a
to my
much bigger.
YouTube.
Seems like a much bigger deal. Claude, you left the WUWY. Our WUWY picture left. What happened? No,
The
but
illusion.
yeah, uni seems like so stop coming for me. Anyway, the yeah, it seems like a big deal, uni. So I feel like maybe that's why. They might be bringing in higher quality folks. You know, colleges in America be for profit.
Yeah,
Any of you come, it
that's
don't
another
matter. You could fail if you want.
another thing is like they
Oh, yeah,
took
you right.
I feel like they took school more seriously if that makes sense. Like you'd find like a lot more people like studying on a Saturday than I would find at BC. And I know like in high school and stuff, it's actually like really high school is like a lot harder than American high school is. Like GCSEs, A levels, there's like so many more levels to high school in the UK compared to the US too.
Mm.
So it seems like more of a grind, to be honest with you.
Mm.
How
They
was
have
this?
they have
Go on,
free
Justin.
university stuff.
Oh, it was
Uni.
so for the university for a while it was free. And then recently they started charging people and then people got like all angry. But like I know like for 4 years it was like a couple of thousand, and that's like it was like okay, that's pretty good. And then I was talking to my the Ubers, they were bad funny. I was talking to my guy. He's like, yo, in America, everything. I know the cars are big, the supermarkets are big, the people are huge.
No,
They really
it's
do
true,
think we're
though.
fat.
They,
Like
they,
that's like the generic thing, like just
and
from
I
the
wasn't
world.
a good example for them because I'm a thick boy too. So I was like confirming the
No,
stereotype.
but you're not American.
Yeah, no,
fat,
they think we're like
Um,
cows.
Yeah.
But
And
there are literally people that are like fucking huge, bro. So.
yeah,
Yeah, they're in every country.
and it was like, what was I talking about? Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, like there's a lot of private universities where across 4 years they'll charge you 75,000. Like
Which is
75,000 for school? That's crazy. I'm like, yeah,
That's crazy,
Facts.
but
I've seen you. You haven't seen the video.
it is
I've
crazy.
seen the video with them asking about like healthcare. They're like, how much to drive to the hospital in an ambulance? Like they have to pay for that. But anyway, it's great.
Yeah.
They're mad
it's
confused.
so crazy.
I mean, people come here for like school and stuff too, so it's like even more competitive because like degrees here are worth more, like both monetarily and like in the world.
It's the
Because of the
name.
name.
Got a
It's the
brand over
name.
here.
It's that brand, yeah. It's that
Yeah, it
they're
really
repping
is.
that set.
Everything's a fucking business, bro.
Yeah, man.
And then I think also I'm sorry if I'm talking
No,
too much.
keep
Nah,
going,
But
go
like
bro.
off,
What?
King. Go
the
off.
The fond
the-
memories before they
the
deported me.
style, I feel like people like are like so much more stylish in Europe.
I
Like
can see that.
the guys in Europe, a lot of people like wear black too. It's like I see a lot of like all black fits, and that's just a vibe. All black tracksuits. Tracksuits
I
are big.
mess with.
Wait,
Mad-
Claude loves it over there. Tracksuits. Tell me I can wear the all Adidas
Oh,
tracksuit.
is
Bro.
that why he cuts those lips?
Yeah, Claude was loving the Nikes throw over there. You're right, Paul. He wanted a tracksuit.
I want a tracksuit, and all these niggas would be wearing like black shoes, and it's just. But there was like also kind of this anti-American sentiment. I don't know, like. In one of the lectures they like mentioned how like oh yeah something America, and then you hear like a quarter of clack going America. It's like something like that.
There's a bit of a rivalry, of course.
But the American
Alright.
influence is so clear there. Like everyone has their Apple things, their iPhones, their
Of
fucking
course.
Nikes. It's like
course,
America still runs this shit. Like
They've been tighter than
see,
since 1700.
That's 1776. They got that
Facts,
goddamn
boy.
letter.
Yeah.
We up 1-0. They're just mad, bro.
they really are. It's like how y'all gonna be like? Yeah, that's whatever though.
Bro,
But yeah.
the funniest thing that's been happening with like the British in America on Twitter, it's so funny. There'd be like tweets that just make fun of the British accent, like how it would be like it's
The show,
Tuesday.
yeah, they show the phonetic. I think it's phonetic, right? The
the
phonetic.
phonetic,
How
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
pronunciate it.
And
Yeah.
their clapback would be like, yeah, that's why kids are getting shot in your elementary school, stupid. And I'm like, what? Like, no correlation. Like the only
Wow.
thing they love just bringing up is school shootings. Oh yeah, that's why you wear a
And
fucking bulletproof vest.
and I've been
It's like-
saying think it through for about 3 weeks.
Think it
So
through,
so
Think it
Yo.
through.
I'm
It's-
not. I'm not
Bottle of water. Like, so what the fuck y'all sound like that? Why are you getting mad?
That's how they
Bro,
sound. Say it
British
like-
accents I like the accents. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course, everybody loves accents.
Man,
Accents
It's
are nice,
different.
ain't
Sexy. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna cap. The accent's mad.
I'm not gonna. What'd you say?
sexy. I'm not gonna cap. Well, nah, man. I'll just be like, I'll be looking in one way, and then you just hear this girl like, she sounds mad good. Then you turn around and she's ugly, and you get surprised.
Yikes! Oh.
It'll be
Hitting, bro.
the voice be hitting.
Were they saying the same thing about your American accent?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Facts,
Oh,
yeah.
one time I was.
Oh, wait,
you
we didn't even
gotta-
hear the story. Hold
Here
on.
we go.
Hold
No, this
on.
isn't too. I got my hair cut. I got the chin strap. You know.
Hey.
Oh. Yeah, wait. Abort
I went
story. Abort story.
I went to a Jamaican joint. Got myself some oxtail.
That's
Nah,
what we do. We run the
And then
world.
I was just talking to the lady. And she's like, "Oh my god, I love your accent." I'm like,
What accent?
I was like, I didn't know it was good. I didn't know it was popping, but I guess
Okay,
it was
okay.
popping.
So why don't you get the digits? I asked you this.
I think she was 45.
And
Okay. Okay.
what? And she in the Jamaican spots. She doing something right.
She heard Claude's voice and then she heard Biggie. She's like, oh my gosh, your
Biggie.
accent. Damn.
She heard it was all a dream. That's funny.
Yeah.
It was all
All the dream. Oh, you're kind of hot, man.
So, where we taking this $12 flight to?
No way.
I really want to go to.
Can we go to Atlanta?
Oh, screw that.
That
Screw
was
that.
fun.
Yo,
Everything is. Everything
Wait,
It's
is
gonna be
Claude. I
wild.
heard.
You-
I heard Indian food is amazing in London.
No,
Really?
No.
I had better Indian food in Boston.
Oh, interesting.
Ew,
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Sorry.
Claude does sample the cuisine, so what do you guys? How do you guys think about classes moving forward? Wow, keep tripping over the words, but
no,
That's
it's okay. Words are hard.
it's not the move.
it's not the move at all. I can't
Trash,
focus in
bro.
this room, and again, I'm trapped in this room. I can't do work. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I need
I'm not gonna learn the
to
subject,
at
though.
least change
Nope.
the scenario. Like even if I just go to my living room, that's better
Yeah.
than just being. I can't like once I'm here, I'm opening up League. Like it's just gonna happen.
That's
Or if I'm in the basement, I will turn on the Xbox and start playing FIFA. So it's like
Yeah.
it becomes a battle of like, is it better to play a little to at least then go and
Get
try?
that
I think so.
I don't know. It's
But then again, you don't know how to stop sometimes. So
but a lot of them are like open book, and it's like
technically
what
they're
I'm
classes
all.
are
saying.
being easier,
Everything is open book, basically.
Easy.
easier.
It's
I
just
Bro.
don't
scary.
think it's easy. I'm scared. I am scared.
I think the exams will be. I don't know. I'm not gonna learn the subject. I don't think I'm learning the subject.
Nah, I'm not
Oh,
learning
Well, I
it.
wasn't gonna
I'm
do that
running
anyway.
Yeah, I'm not learning the subject, but I will be passing the test. So.
Did your universities not give you the option of pass fail? Because I know BC did that.
Oh no, ours do
it's
that.
still like iffy on like some stuff. It's like because the classes I'm taking are major stuff, so it's like if I do the pass fail, will it count for my major requirement also?
It should.
No, it won't
Nah.
count to it. You just people. I think when people look at your transcript, they're gonna be a little bit. They're gonna ask questions.
I'll be like, you remember Rona?
COVID-19.
You remember Rona in April 20? It was bomb.
It's a little scary because majority of the classes I'm taking, I really have to take notes.
Yeah, like I need these classes.
And like,
stressful.
whatchamacallit? If I distract myself,
I'm sorry, Paul. Dennis is walk. It's great. Go on. I'm sorry. You need the classes to pass.
it's just so like if I look away for like 10 seconds, the entire whiteboard they're writing on is just full, and I'm like, I missed everything. And then at that point, I feel like I'm already behind, so I just
Like, give up. Yeah,
Once you
understandable.
record it, is it like recorded or no?
They don't record it, but I think I can. Maybe
Yeah,
I
Wait,
you
so
could
is
screen
is
record
it
You
is
just can
it
record
better?
it, yeah.
Oh, you're saying that on live. You can't pause it. Oh no, it's
No.
live.
It's live.
Yeah, all my stuff has just been on Blackboard, so a lot of it has
Oh, that's
been
pretty
kind of
good.
easier
That's
where I can
really
just
good,
pause.
actually.
But
You
this
watch it?
isn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like I wouldn't watch anything.
my thing has this. The thing about me is I will do the busy work. If you get, that's why I feel like I like history, because it's just like reading it, and like if you give me something to do, I will do it. I might do it the day of, but I will do it
You'll
before
do
the
it, yeah.
deadline. But like Orgo and like a lot of other stuff is like, oh, you have to figure this out, and this is where I'd be a horrible comp sci student. It's like, oh, try to figure this out, or try to mathematically
Yeah.
work this out, or whatever. That I'll get frustrated and start crying and leave it. So
Been there.
yes. So that's the thing with me. But
Okay. All right. You know what? I just want to, call a big shout out though to the biggest goat in this whole.
I'm so scared.
Shout out to all the like people giving like free, but the one company
You really
giving free
you
stuff.
cut out twice.
You cut off the moment you said free.
But you said we got stuff. We
the
stopped
one
you and then
free
you said stuff. Go on.
The one free company is the Hub.
Oh my
Shout
god.
out to
Oh
the Hub.
my god!
This dude said the Hub.
Shout out to the Hub. They're really wild. Their servers are crashing.
No,
Grubhub?
they're not.
Yeah,
Grubhub.
Grubhub.
You know.
Yep. We'll call it Grubhub.
2 months
$0
free.
delivery fee.
2 months free and all that. Moe's.
Bro, I ordered fried chicken on Grubhub, and my parents got so mad at me. They're like, "How do you know the deliverer didn't have coronavirus?
Facts.
Like, what if the chef had it? Like,
Facts.
are you trying?" And then they were on some like, "Oh, are you trying to like make us get it? Like,
No.
You were trying to poison us? We're a secure facility.
if we die, you'll have a guilty conscience." I'm like,
oh
bro.
my god.
I was like, "Damn, fam."
That's the one thing I miss the most, I think. Like just going to get food.
What I would do for a nice 12-inch
Pause.
Whoa.
Pause.
a burrito.
Now that's the end of the clip right there. A nice 12-inch.
Nah, I edit audio. But a nice 12-inch burrito right now.
I want a burrito too.
I had a dream, and then I woke up and texted my sister like, "Yo, can you please get me a burrito?" Then this was at 7 a.m. I had the dream about the burrito
when he was just falling asleep.
Exactly.
7 a.m.
Texted my sister like, "Please get me a burrito," and then she didn't get it to me, but it's fine.
That's all right.
She's
Shout out to
still out and
sisters.
about?
She doesn't have a laundry. What's that thing called? A washer and a dryer. So she has to come back home to wash her stuff. So I knew she was coming today. So I'm like, "Yo, on your way, please go to Chipotle." But like, I'm dumb because they don't even like let people inside the store.
Bro,
They
had
Uber
Chipotle.
Eats.
Yeah, that's fair.
I had Chipotle. I hate Chipotle. I just want to put that out. I think I might have hit the chat and said that, but I had Chipotle.
It's all right.
I
Like,
was
people,
not a fan of it. But this goes back to the thing of me hating TikTok though. Of everybody gas Chipotle. I've heard nothing but Chipotle for 6 straight years. I walked into this spot. I just didn't like it. Chipotle, I'm not that mad at because I'm pretty sure the food is whatever. I just personally didn't like the whole lime and lemon and like I just didn't like some of their flavors. So like that wasn't really for me.
So you don't like Mexican food then?
I guess.
So you hate Mexican
because
you just said you don't vibe with the flavors.
So you're a Trump supporter.
So build the wall is what you're saying.
I
Wall.
actually don't like cilantro either.
Oh, you wild. That's just
Not a
good.
fan. So
Alright.
So you
I
don't
like
have a
I like Moe's. Come on, I like Moe's, guys.
Moe's is good. Okay. That's
But
like okay. never
Moe's
mind.
is more Americanized, I feel like, though.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're both Americanized, bro.
But I feel like Chipotle has more. I don't know. Whatever flavors there were, they didn't vibe with me. But I just didn't like it. So
Maybe you need the authentic Mexican thing. Maybe like
Yo,
that's
Paul
gonna
Duck
have
is one thing.
cilantro.
Oh yeah.
And I don't like
Paul Duck
cilantro.
is one thing from Chipotle, and it was the weirdest order because at the end of like adding like regular like the choices, homie said, "You guys got honey?" And I was like, "What?" So he had spicy salsa in there, and then he put the honey afterwards,
Paul did?
and then yeah, because
Okay.
the first of all the worker was just like honey.
Yeah.
And he looked at the chef, and the chef was just all chill. He was just like, "Yeah, we got honey." And I was like, "Okay."
It was like a video.
So he put they're just like, "Yo, this guy wants honey. Who wants honey?"
He knows about the secret menu.
So yeah, so he put it on, and I dipped my chip in it, and I got some, bro. That shit was it's crazy. It was like
I dipped my chip in it.
bro. It was crazy.
Ooh, you got too much dip in your chip.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I hate Chipotle and I hate TikTok.
So
we
you
had
just
this
hate
beef.
things that are basic?
yeah, Brian
Yeah.
always tries to go against the food. As long as I've known Brian,
I can
That's
see
a great
that.
thing.
If there's a trend, Brian's against. Like, no, that's the shit.
Well, no. You know
Okay,
what?
but
You know
that's
what? No.
No,
Here,
go on.
I'll speak in defense for you. I don't want to speak for you, but
Okay.
it's an okay thing to have because it's like I'm saying like I'd be skeptical of something that's that big. You know,
That's
it's like
what I'm
okay,
saying.
why is it that big? So it's like you question it a little
That's
bit.
what
No,
she said.
okay, no. Okay, two things. I feel like my whole high school life, I just wanted Jordans and whatever, and like I was just trying to find the trend anyway. So I feel like that's not true. It's not the whole time you've known me.
You're trying to, you're trying to
Here's-
find Jordans. You couldn't rock them, so ever since that,
I
you've
did
been
rock
against the trend.
them. You all right? Whoa! You know
You
how many
forget the
lunches?
Oreos?
Don't forget, yo. Hold up. I skipped a lot of lunches for those J's. Don't be coming at me saying I didn't rock them. I rocked them. I lost 2 inches of growth because I didn't eat for those J's. Trust me, Dylan's taller than me, so it was in the genes somewhere. Anyway,
Dude, saving up lunch money was the way to go.
it was not. It definitely was
It
not.
was so
Here's
fun.
the thing for me is this: when everybody says it, it boosts it up to me. So it's not that I want to go against it. But if everybody tells me it's hype, I boost my expectations. Oh, this is going to be great. They're telling me it's going to be great. It's supposed to be great. So then
Like
if you don't
acai.
if you don't wow me, I had the same thing with acai. Jeremy was gassing it. It's gas. And I was a little let down,
Acai
but
is trash.
acai was okay. So I was like, okay, at least I see why the hype is there. TikTok, I'm just like,
Can you explain about why you don't like it?
TikTok? Nothing.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of people say it's great, it's gas. I get a lot of TikToks from Dennis. They're all trash. I get TikToks
No, they're
from
not. No, some of them are solid. Shut the
Some of
fuck
them
up.
are solid.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Brian.
The hit rate is 40%. Is like 30%. 25%.
If Dennis is
Wow,
25%.
it's like 95.
The ones that
But
Dennis sends you?
Dennis
Yeah.
and Paul's humor is like
95.
they read
That's
it a
why
lot
we're
more.
friends.
They
Every
read it
time
a
he
lot.
sends me one, I know I'm just gonna laugh.
Also though, but you have that built up though. You have like you expect good things. I don't expect good things. After
No,
the
I'm
first,
not expecting him to send anything good. I just know he's gonna send me something good.
what?
There's a difference between expectation and like just knowing
And
it's
assuming
gonna happen.
that's
Yeah,
an
assuming.
expectation, Paul.
You know what? You know what I think it is with this like TikTok is theory.
Again,
Two things.
part two.
Part
The
two.
5G towers.
Theory. It's two things that build TikTok. It's one being that people enjoy trash things.
Yes.
Because it's so stupid it helps build their own confidence because they're looking at people that are more stupid than them. So, oh, this is hilarious. Like that's a foolish guy. I'm not as foolish as that. I'm better. Kind of thing. Subconscious thing. And then also what was it? Like people are just bored now. Like like right now, there's so many things like what was
Push
it,
up
Tiger
challenge.
King?
Push up challenge.
Oh, don't get me
Hey,
my
started.
God.
That was good
Dumbass
stuff, bro.
IG challenge.
There's
Beat your face tonight, ladies. We're beating our faces.
There's a guy who joined my class literally with this audio on, and he was watching a push-up thing, and everyone was so confused. Sorry.
7,
Yo,
8.
so many people had bad form too. It was pretty funny.
Mm.
It was great
Wait,
to
what
watch
did it
them.
start with? Oh, until tomorrow. Until tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh, that was
Yeah,
trash.
that was
God.
trash.
It-
I don't even see the
okay.
tomorrow pictures.
Some of
I
them,
don't even think I went on Instagram.
as long as they're trying to like boost up the self confidence or whatever, it's fine. If the ends justify, like if the ends is okay, I'll live with it. It's fine. But like, people are just bored. As I've been saying for weeks, people are just really bored.
Bro,
Nah,
you saw that
it's
shit where they were
See
like, draw
Tyga?
this fruit,
What?
draw
Draw
this
this
orange,
fruit?
and tag people.
Oh yeah,
So
that one.
everyone would
Oh
draw,
my
That one was
an
the
God.
orange,
one.
bro.
So annoying.
That was the one. That was too much for me. That
I
was
was
the one
just
I was
like,
hating on.
what?
Bananas.
Someone
oranges.
added me.
Get out of here.
Like,
yeah.
nah, I'm
I
okay.
didn't.
I'm not an
Yeah.
artist, but it's okay.
I have no problem rejecting people too. I'm just like, oh no, I will not do this. Thank you very much.
Ryan Reynolds literally did that to Tom Holland. Did you see?
Yeah.
Uh,
I actually did see that, Paul. I don't know why, but cool.
I think
I think it was like
forget
the headstand
handstand
challenge.
while
Yeah.
trying to put on a shirt while you're doing a handstand.
What the hell?
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
fans could gawk at it and say, "Look at that back," while he's upside
Yeah.
down putting on a shirt. And Ryan Reynolds said, "No,
Yeah, he
I'm
straight
okay."
up just sent a
It's
video saying no.
cringe, bro.
Can we all sing "Imagine" like the celebs did? Can we
That
sing?
was
no, there's
dumb
there's
as
such
hell.
a
John Mayer?
disconnect, bro. There's such a the
John
John Mayer
Mayer's was funny. Yeah.
bro.
Oh my god, that was so.
He sang "Imagine" by Ariana Grande instead of "Imagine" by yeah. So it was pretty good. He sang the completely wrong lyrics.
Yeah.
Anyways, bro, the disconnect between the celebrities and the people and the regular people. It's
Do you have a
crazy.
problem with
It's
them saying
crazy.
they're bored in their big houses?
No.
Yes, I kind of do.
Okay. I just I don't think I have a issue with it because you will get bored eventually. But
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like it's too soon for them to be bored already. That's my thing. If it was 2 months from now, like work out a little bit more. Like okay,
Alright,
you
alright.
have the gym, the movie, the bowling alley. You're bored. It's been 2 weeks, bro. Like you've at least
It's
if it was July, I'd be like, all right, we're all on edge now. I at least But
Okay.
but
I'm trying to
they've
buy
been recently
weights.
donating, so they've been
Of
recently
yeah,
donating everything.
that's dope.
but-
That's
so
super dope.
fuck.
How do you guys feel about people like, let's say if Bill Gates donates like 25 million, and then
I
people
saw
on
this
Twitter
too.
like, "Oh my God, this is 0.001% of his wealth." Like, you're not doing enough.
It
It's just
Right.
like, bro, it's 25 million. Shut up.
It's also they should watch the people who they're doing that to because I'm pretty sure Bill Gates has pledged to donate all of his wealth like by when he dies. Like he
Yeah,
donates a
I just
percentage
threw
to.
it a random.
I know, but they do that, and it's
People get
it's
knee jerk
stupid.
reactions. It's dumb, bro. They're just
Pe-
like 25 million. Why not 30 million? Like,
It's like it's a morality thing.
Damn.
Anything to make themselves feel as kind of going back to
morally
Justin's
higher.
theory, yeah, of just anything to boost themselves is I'm somehow better than you because I'm judging you for your wrongdoing type vibe.
Because I can point it out, basically.
Yeah. So that builds. This is interestingly. This kind of pointed me to a topic of do you guys have this any morals that like you just randomly hold? Like mine, this I thought of this because of the cursing thing that me and Claude was like, why don't you curse? And not only you, also I'm in a class and they told me to read, and the part they told me to read had like the B word in it or whatever, and I was like, wait,
Badass.
but no.
I'm just kidding.
What?
That was
Wait,
funny.
what?
That was
This guy's
What?
so stupid.
That wasn't funny.
They had a couple curse words in there, but like it's like a class where participation matters. So like I don't ever raise my hand. So when they just randomly call on me, I just read anyway. But I was like, wait, should I be the one reading it? And so whatever. But I decided to. I started reading it, and then the curse came up, and then I skipped it, right? And the guy was like, you can curse, right? And I was like, or he's like, we can,
Pussy.
or like we curse in this class. Basically, it's like
Basically,
we
right?
curse because
Yeah.
everybody else curses. Like everybody else has cursed in red, and it's fine. And I'm like, I'm so awkward in that class. You know why? It's because the baddies in that class too. I was so like when he was like, you can curse, right? I was like, but I don't. And then I kept reading. That's literally what I did. I was like, yo, what is wrong with
No
me?
way. That's so.
I was like, but I don't.
This fucking nerd, man.
This
And he was like,
Why?
okay.
Why don't you curse?
Why don't I curse? I've told you this before, but the only reason was I saw the Malcolm X movie, and he said man only curses when he doesn't have the words to speak his mind. So
Shut up.
I stopped cursing after that.
Okay, what? No, that's like a good thing to hold. I respect that.
I was
You're
I
only
was
cursing
stupid.
because you're uneducated and aren't able to properly articulate yourself. No, I'm cursing because I have this reaction, this feeling, and it just helps me release it.
Because you can't control that like internally, so you have to.
Sure,
like,
I
if
mean,
you're
it's
saying
right
I can't
because I
control it
scream.
internally, yeah.
No,
but I can properly articulate my feelings. Like,
Can you?
yes.
if you're no, but that's the whole thing that's the whole theory
I
where
don't know
it's
if we-
like
any
if
of
you
us-
can't really control your emotion and then like go off to like articulate what you actually feel, then that's when you
I
resort
think
to
it more
curse.
applies to like deep like in that sense it was probably like don't just say F the white man, like have a explanation or reasoning behind it, as opposed to like if you stub
Oh,
your
sure.
toe, are you supposed to be like you're supposed to
Well, that hurt.
yeah, or like wow,
yeah,
I'm in
can't I say
so much
fuck?
intelligible pain. Like I don't think that's what it was meant
That,
to
yeah,
be.
that's what I'm talking
But
about.
that's how I took it for a long time.
Fair.
And so like even in that sense I probably should have just read it. But then the thing is then like I should also
It's
then
like-
but then it's slippery because then I would also curse in songs, and I don't curse in songs either. Maybe I should just curse. At this point, though, it's more like just a social thing of
think
I do it
now-
when I'm not around people. Because when I'm alone, I curse a lot. Well, not a lot, but I curse. Like when I'm alone, I will
Cursing
curse.
at himself in the mirror.
It's because
Basically.
Brian, you'll be like FUC star. I'm like, were you? You took
Just-
all that effort to find the star. The K was right there. We know you're saying fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
why are you
stupid.
taking the extra
It's
second
stupid.
to find the
Like
star?
at this point, that's what I'm saying. Do you have any crazy moral things that you just hold up for no reason? And maybe not as crazy as mine,
No,
or
I'm,
just
I'm a
any
logical person. I'm just kidding.
any weird stances. Then maybe I don't know. That's mine.
Moral.
Not me.
That's a big question. I don't know if it's morals. I don't know if I would constitute it as a moral, but maybe just like valuing time, but like to a sense of just like not wanting to waste it kind of thing. So it's like I know how valuable time is. So like I would want somebody to just also just spend time as opposed to like giving me something. You know what I mean? Because I just feel that like time is like the most valuable thing that somebody can give up. So I'm like, all right, there's just if I see you
really
giving up
value the
time,
time.
yeah,
You
as
value the
opposed
time.
to
Okay.
like
Okay.
tangible thing. I guess
It's
I don't know.
respectful.
Maybe
No,
I probably
that's
have
along
moral.
kind of along the same lines though of just
Yeah.
something you think about or value more than a lot of people would.
Right.
You're a man of your word.
That doesn't connect.
Wait, is
I-
that
I
yours?
wish it
Is that
did.
yours, Paul?
Yeah.
Is that why
No,
you
I
walk
think
fast in the
the
mall?
only
Just-
reason why I thought that is because like with time, like if you were gonna give somebody your yes, you wouldn't waste theirs. Nor would you waste yours.
Oh, okay. Got you. I don't know. What about you,
Mm.
Denny? Any morals with Jen?
With
Jen.
Jen.
Don't touch my ox,
my
bro.
other couple, my friend who's in a couple
Wait,
says he doesn't
yeah.
look at celebrities. Are you guys allowed to look at celebrities?
Yeah, she loves Harry Styles. I love
Oh,
Harry
yeah.
Styles too.
I feel like I feel like I acted out.
That
Sorry.
man pretty, bruh. But yeah, no, I don't think it's just looking. It's just celebrities. There's like, I guess if it's like if it's a celebrity like someone out of reach, you can be like, yeah, that guy's pretty or this girl's super beautiful, and then she'd be chilling. But if it's like someone, I guess I don't know.
Either
Actually,
that you
I
know.
don't think it matters actually, because I can say like, say one of our friends like say her sister looks pretty today because she's all dressed up for like the concert. I'm just like, oh, your outfit looks great. Like that doesn't matter. I don't think anything. It's just a lot of trust, so it doesn't matter. I think we're just kind of indifferent on a lot of things. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah, I don't think I'd have too many.
What about games? Because you rage a lot of games. What are your morals for games? Do you hate it when I don't try? Or when I give up? You don't like to surrender.
Okay. If
I thought of one.
I
You
don't
like to surrender. He hates
I
to give
don't
up.
like surrendering. Okay, because the enemy team's gonna mess up somehow. I know they will mess up, and I feel even worse if it's just like, yo, what if we had a chance but we just didn't take it because we just FF'd at like 20 minutes instead of waiting that 5 minutes and seeing like, oh, maybe we can do this in this team fight. But like, I hate surrendering. I might as well play it out. So like even in like Smash, I have like one stock, like 1 life to 3 lives. I'll still play it out anyway. I'll still play my hardest, even though because there's some people that are like that have 1 life left and they just quit the game. I'm just like, yo, chill, bro. Just play it out, man.
Okay.
Like, come on.
He's a
Like,
competitive
I'm still gonna
guy.
play to the end. Yeah.
Play to the end. Ooh, look at us coming up with morals.
Play to the
I
end.
like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
like,
I found my moral. That was a hard question, but I found
you finish what you start, kind of thing.
Yeah,
I guess in the broader sense. Okay.
Yeah, that's why with like I remember with Assassin's Creed, the pirate one, I forgot what that was called.
Black
Bro,
Flag. Black
I
Flag.
100%. Yeah, Black Flag. 100% of that one. I
That was a
didn't
good.
Dang,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I didn't
Yeah,
leave
that-
one spot like unchecked. I had to clear out the map, had to get all the side quests, the little like the little like the hidden stuff, do all the quests. That's what I had to do. I just had to perfect it this way.
That was a
That's
good game
100%.
to 100% though.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it was.
they
Most
made
definitely.
it
That was a great game.
They made it like not too hard, but like achievable enough. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
When Justin was playing Resident Evil 7, searching every single corner of the
Bro. Nah, yeah, I'm similar. Like I have to get like if it's like a 5-star thing, like you get like I gotta get the 5 stars. I'll play it as many times until I move on, even though like the further levels are like unlocked.
That's why I hate when like people like certain like YouTubers they'll play where like they just follow whatever, but they don't look at like the sides of the maps for like extra stuff, and it just triggers me, bro.
I just, bro, there's ammo right there.
It's just like you're missing out on so much shit. But yeah, that's my moral. That's my moral.
Okay. Claude is
Claude's been.
New Year, new swag.
I'm so
He's been cooking it up.
logical. I don't have anything.
No, I don't think so. I don't think like I don't. There's nothing like in particular. I think that's like I value more than the average person.
Value or list.
There's
like,
definitely something. I just can't think of it right.
Yeah. Like you just hold to a higher standard. Sleep.
No.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, Claude loves his sleep. It's funny. I feel like in school he doesn't, but like once he's out of school, he's just like, I'm sleeping.
Even now, I don't really get like okay. Oh, my sleep schedule is so bad. Like
I think most people's are.
Yeah.
No, but mine's really bad. Like I go to sleep by like 8
a.m.
Wake up at yeah.
Sheesh.
What?
7, 8, 6 around then. Wake up at like 5.
The bird starts
like-
chirping. He's like,
A.M.?
Yeah, it's a problem.
Years go.
my
Wait,
sleep-
you actually should take like vitamin D, bro. You're not getting any sunlight.
yeah,
you gotta keep that up, man.
I gotta go outside. I haven't been outside.
Yo, it's gonna be
Wait.
wild though. Like once we leave, because people aren't really going outside now. But like eventually, when we go outside on the, like it's gonna be hot, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
So
Dog,
it's,
I just want to
getting
cut,
hot now.
man. I
Yeah,
need
we're gonna
Los.
Moe's.
I need Los, dog.
We're going to Ralph's.
Yo,
I
at this
find my
point,
barber. The minute I find my barber, I get 2
Yo.
cuts, and I'm done. Never
Yo.
again.
real big shout out to my barber though, because she's sick with it first. And then
With
she's
Rona?
also like, who? No.
Yes,
She's nice with it. But she also like texts all her clients, or at least me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just her best client. No. She got a woman.
Oh.
But what's it called? She like texts all her clients and
This guy, bro.
and then she's like, yo, like, you know, big love sending all to all my clients, you know, like I hope everyone's doing safe. I'm just like, you know what, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate you. And then she like sent a video of like a self-cut tutorial, and she's like, "Hey, I'm sending out to all my clients, so you know, help you all out, so y'all
Man.
won't look too crazy."
Wait,
good.
she's
I'm
great.
like, yo,
What?
big
I
love,
love
bro.
nice people, people that show gratitude, people that like go the
Yeah.
extra mile. Like I aspire to be that type of person. Like
So wait, aspire, just do it.
I can't. It's
What?
not.
What do you mean you can't?
I can.
It's just like, no,
I'm
honestly,
so awkward though. I don't know
it's
how.
no. It's so crazy because it's like the smallest things that you can that will make somebody like jump.
Small
Because
acts of kindness make a
oh,
big.
shut the hell up! I will bop you in your mouth right through this computer.
That's our high school slogan, by the way.
It's like no, because like most people don't do those things. So it's like if you do those small things, people are like, "Oh, well, yeah, you're welcome." You know, yeah, exactly. So you stand out of a bunch of like people. So it's like somebody just like sending a small message or just sending a small text or like those things like make it different. So it's
They
like,
go a
you know,
long way.
it's like, oh, hitting up those people at this time too, where it's like, yo, are you doing okay? Like,
Yeah.
are you like, do you need anything kind of
I'm
thing?
so
Like, do you
bad
need
of
to talk?
I think it's just me, but when people reach out to me like that, sometimes, depending on where it is,
Mm-hmm.
who is coming from, I kind of feel weird.
If it's
Like,
just
Yeah,
random people,
or not random, but like I know them, kind of.
but they wouldn't hit you up
Unexpectedly.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Like the only reason they're hitting you up is because there's something going on.
Yeah.
So it's like, do they actually care? No, like that's a
Yeah,
legit like
a little
thing
bit.
to think about. Like that's how I would feel. Cause like if y'all hit me up on like some serious shit, I'm like, all right, you know, like I know y'all can. Excuse me. But then if it's like just some random person just hitting me just to see how I'm like randomly doing, I'm thinking like, all
Yeah.
right, either what the hell do you want, or or like, or are you trying to get like some information? I'm just like, all right.
That's why when a girl texts me like, "Yo, hi, how are you, Claude?" I'm like, "What do you want? What do you want from me? Why you hitting me up?"
No, there's some people. There's some
Oh
people.
my-
And 9.5 times out of 10, they need something. Yo, what's the
Oh,
All
rap?
right. Well, despite our trust issues here, reach out to somebody you care about.
Yes.
Do it more often and do it now, especially in the
Do it right now.
times.
Yeah.
Exactly. Do it right now.
But also
Oh.
respect those people who maybe just value this time and space for themselves too. Because there's people like that
Boundaries.
that are just like, yeah, where it's like, you know what, I need my space, I need my time, like, you know, me.
Read the situation, but be caring and be
Yes.
thoughtful and be loving
Think
in this time.
how many hit ups is too many.
We've had this exactly. Not quite the same discussion, but I like the
Nope.
callback.
Thank
Thank you
Callback.
for tuning in. Show some love out there. We appreciate you. If you made it here, you're a real one.
I
Goodbye,
love you.
guys.
Bye.
Discord pod is out. What? Yes, we can do it. We can do it.
Oh.
No, I'm not doing it. Stupid. Anyway, thank you guys. We love you. Bye. Stay safe.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Love you.